Who would have thought that touch strips could work like a mouse? What? Before you buy the Arturia MICROLAB, you should consider a few things. This is an entry-level MIDI controller keyboard, but it has a few cool tricks for traveling musicians and producers. And the included software makes this a pretty sweet deal. But the size and price sacrifice some features. So is it right for you? Let's find out. The MICROLAB retails for $80, but come on guys, who sees anything selling at retail anymore? That price will come down. It better. The MICROLAB's big brother, the MINILAB, retails for $130, but you can buy it everywhere for just $100. So why wouldn't you just spend a little extra money and get the MINILAB? I'll get to that. The design of the MICROLAB is really nice. There's this rubber coating around it. It's this orange part, and it feels really good. The whole thing feels really sturdy. And I love the wraparound USB cable that's integrated into the body. It's great for traveling. It comes in blue, black, and this orange. I can't say that I'm crazy about the blue and orange shades that they chose, but that's subjective. Maybe you'll like it. The Keybed feels exactly the same as the MINILAB Mark II, which really impressed me. The keys are exactly the same size. This is pretty much the MINILAB without the knobs and pads. Here are the dimensions, 16 by 5 by 1.5 inches. It's lighter than the MINILAB at 1.7 pounds, and it fits in my backpack. But I really wish they made it slimmer. I guess they would have sacrificed the Keybed if they did that. Okay, let's get to the features. Now, it doesn't look like much, but there are some things you can't see. Before we do though, if you're ready to spend a little bit more, I've reviewed the 6 best keyboards for $100. Most of them have drum pads and knobs, and you can check that out in a video here. I included the Arturia MINILAB Mark II in the roundup. So you've got the standard octave up and down buttons and the standard pitch and modulation strips. You can also change the MIDI channel, but wait, there's more. The hold button. The hold button works like a sustain pedal to hold notes. I think this is super useful when using this as a travel keyboard, because who wants to travel with a sustain pedal? But this is not a new feature. The Nectar SE25 and the Akai LPK both have it. Still, I love it, and it solves a big problem for me when I make music on the go. You also have a chord memory function. Press Shift and the chord button, and you can save a chord and then play it with one key. The MICROLAB comes with the Bitwig 8-track DAW, which is just a basic DAW, the UVI Grand Piano, and Analog Lab Lite by Arturia. Analog Lab Lite is where it's at. I think this keyboard is a great way to enter the Arturia software instrument world. I love their software instruments, and you get the best presets, 600 of them, with Analog Lab Lite. They've included some hardware integration with this keyboard as well. The touch strips kind of function like a mouse pad for a couple functions with Analog Lab. Shift and swipe scrolls through the preset filters. And shift and tap selects a filter. Shift and swipe on the mod strip scrolls through the presets, and shift and tap selects the presets. but I really miss having the knobs that are on the MICROLAB. The most fun part of Arturia's instruments is sound design, but you're gonna be left to doing that with your mouse through the software. So, is the MICROLAB for you? Consider these two things. If you're a beginner, or maybe you're not really a keyboardist and just need to input some notes comfortably, this is a good choice for you, especially considering that you get Analog Lab Lite. If you're an experienced producer or musician, this is a good travel keyboard. Although I wish it were a bit smaller, I think the keys have a really good quality feel to them, and overall it feels really durable. And that hold button. Before you buy anything, consider the competition as well. I checked Sweetwater for other MIDI keyboards with similar features. The direct competition is the Nectar SE25, which retails for $50. But of course, you won't get the really nice Arturia software, and I don't know about the keys. M Audio makes the KeyStation Mini for $100. And you also have those Korg Nano Key keyboards with the weird keys. Here's a warning. You'll find really cheap keyboard controllers on Amazon from some small manufacturers. They've got pads and knobs and they look really tempting, but be careful. I've actually tried one of them and I was sorely disappointed. The software didn't work and the support couldn't fix it after many attempts, and the construction was shoddy. My advice is to buy a keyboard from a well-established company. I hope you enjoyed my review of the MICROLAB. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Make the music you love, fam, and check out one of these videos next.